as a wife.
Yes.
I was trying not to take it there because, baby girl, I hate to say it, but your self-worth is low. You got the audacity, baby, to come to the microphone and ask us, what is it going to take for you to leave somebody that you knowingly belongs to somebody else? And then she also said, but I love him. You love him more than you love yourself. That's one thing that I do, peep. There is no amount of money, no amount of riches, no amount of nothing for a man to be able to put you in second place. But my problem is I think you put yourself in second place because sometimes we come in and we want to please people so bad because we want to be accepted that we put these people on a pedestal and we make them superior and we make ourselves inferior so they're going to keep on treating you like you inferior. I'm sorry, y'all. I hate to get this passionate, but when you wake up and then you go and brush your teeth in the morning and you sit there and say, I'm a side chick. How does that make you feel? When you go through your day, when you texting this man, when you talking to this man in the car because he can't talk to you in front of his wife, when this man is on a business trip, he can't talk to you in the presence of his own home. In this man's own kingdom, you are a peasant. You're not allowed to come into this man's kingdom. For your child clings onto you, they're attached to you. And so subconsciously, we end up looking for another attachment in our adulthood. And we find someone that we believe we will have safety in. And then they betray that safety. And it makes it really hard for us to break that down because we're still looking for safety in that person. And then we get stuck in this fight or flight. That's the reason why you're constantly going back and forward and going off. And you're stuck because it's like, I'm stuck seeing you as a threat. But beforehand, you were not a threat to me. At one point, you were my safety. And I'm battling if you're a threat now. I see your phone go off. I see when you don't come home. I see when you come late, and everything triggers me now, and I'm blowing up on the deep end. So I understand that, but I'm gonna say this just for your health. I understand that it's hard, darling. I know that it's hard, and it's been can somebody give my baby some tissue? It has been 3 years, and I know you are still looking and hoping that one day you can find that safety again in this person. It's not happening.
I know, but this person has an addiction, baby. And you can't help that person through their addiction. He has to see that it is a problematic behavior. And he needs to go through that recovery, okay, honey?
Can I just say this last part just to what you were saying? Okay, you got the betrayal of what it was. And
let me tell you about this plans and let me make sure that the photography is all right. Men who are in love pursue with such intention that it's a special thing for them as well. And we step into our masculine energy when we decide we're going to take that away from them because we want to get married right now. If he loves you, that special engagement is going to be special for him as well. It's not just going to be something that you want, because men who love you want to marry you back. And we operate in such this masculine energy, getting on knees and asking for rings. You ain't got to do that when it's yours. The man that's for you is going to have you sitting back feeling so pursued that all you're going to think about is making sure your nails stay done, so that when the proposal comes, you're on point. But the energy of asking, does this man want to marry me? The answer is no, because when the answer is yes, you know. Yeah. You know. It's something so masculine about
attention for his intention. You think that just because my attention is going there, I'm pursuing you. No, I'm pursuing that box you got. I'm pursuing that self-esteem because I want to leech it. Because when I drain yours, it makes my cup full. You're going to pour into me well before you pour into you if I run my game right. And here's the thing. Part of my game is making you feel like you're the only woman in the world. And that's why we do this little dance here. I call this manipulation some type of foreplay. Because the better I am to you, quote unquote, the easier you give me what I really want, which is access to you without the commitment. So guess what I'm going to do? Say all the right things. I'm going to be vague. I'm going to be non-committal. And guess what you're going to do? Treat me like your man, even though you are only an option to me. Guess what? You tell your girls, he's so consistent, he send me good morning every day. Yes, I do. Along with girl B, C, D, and E. I pursued you, not for you, I pursued you for me. Sometimes men womanize, not because they want something serious, but it's because they're trying to cover a whole
enough environment. We realize this is where we should stop. We don't belong anywhere closer to each other than what we've gotten so far. As a matter of fact, this is a perfect time for us to get off the boat without crashing. I think too often we men and women for that matter, we feel entitled to a positive result from dating somebody. We feel entitled to a positive result from doing the quote unquote right things, right? If I'm a this, you can see it in dudes, right? I done put the bread up, I done planned the dates, I done did all that, and she still ain't this, that, and the third. It's like, fam, was you on that because this is who you are, or was you on that because you thought it would impress her? So I'm not saying nothing about you again. I'm just saying that like some dudes, we do all that pursuing, we get there, and
then stay with the man, and now everybody mad at you, and now they made up, and you can't be invited anywhere because you was trying to be the good friend.
I gotta disagree with you. I think if that's your friend, you gotta let them know. You know what I'm saying? How they choose to deal with it is how they choose to deal with it. My partner knows some info that I'm not privy to. I expect my partner to tell me.
Here's my thing. Once you tell me something like this, I'm also accountable for it too. That's the way I look at it. That's how me and my friends are. It's certain things that they probably will never tell me because you are also making me accountable of it because you brought it to my awareness. Me being a woman, I would hate to see that my irresponsible friend, who 45, got 6 children already. You can't tell me you don't know that man got a woman.
We FBI around here. We too good at this. You can't tell me that. I wouldn't even, I'd be like, girl, you lying. But this other woman don't know anything, and I would hate for this woman to be living a life, and this man has a baby on her, and then it hits her later on, and I've been knowing about it. I'm gonna carry that guilt as well of knowing that it's a woman who is probably thinking she's living her greatest life.
Ooh.
And this man has another family, basically, because not only the